Hello YouTube world, Crazy Eddie here, Edward John Jeski. Thank you for supporting. Please like also. And today is, let me check it, Wednesday the 19th of March 2025. Subject vehicle is a 2004 Subaru Forester X 2.5 liter single overhead cam 251 version of the motor. Meaning it doesn't have the MAF, it's got the map only. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to try to hold my left hand while driving with my right hand. I don't have a whatchamacallit, so I'm just going to try to hold it in position here, lock my hand in, and only glance across occasionally and see that I'm getting a recording of it. I have a different TPS, startup position sensor, out of the junkyard, and a different map sensor out of the junkyard on top of the different Duralast timing kit, which you can see my other videos there, and a different harmonic balancer. But I still have a lot of symptoms. Remember, this was a used vehicle. I got it with a lot of unknown condition and unknown miles, so but I got a good deal on it, and it's really held out really well. There are some good things about the Subarus, but there's also some bad things, you know, like can be said for any other automobile model and manufacturer. Alright, so I gotta go up to another store, and I'm gonna drive slowly because it's wet and I don't have the timing cover on, so I want to keep the slosh, the wet, from going up underneath there. It looked like those other components that I took off rusted out really quickly, so here we go. I want to get to C, and then I'll upload this afterwards. I'm not very good at making the videos yet, unfortunately. I don't have all that video editing technology, so I am hoping this will stay visible here. I gotta go up to the CBS. Whoever there was popping into my thoughts. Okay, we are clear. I want to be able to pick up the, going off of the idle to get to see what's going on with the map reading, because at idle it's not giving what would look like acceptable readings with the one that I had in there before and with the one that is in here now. And it feels like it drives different now, in the context of, I don't feel like I got the lead ball and anchor behind me, which is kind of strange. I wonder if that throttle position sensor and map was doing something strange to lug the motor somehow. There's still plenty of symptoms, potential electrical bog down, and mechanical, and still that this map and throttle position sensor might not be living up to their full capabilities. So this will be a chance not only for you guys to see, but also for me to review it afterwards, because I just can't afford to invest in one of those better scan tools, not scan tools, but bi-directional type tools, because they still start at around 500 and up, and it's without actually working in the field, and the goddamn government's not supporting me through the Social Security, hacking away at me saying I'm overpaid when I've been sick as a dog for years and having to hide my way through it. Dirty backstabbing motherfuckers won't work with me for the PASS and the Ticket to Work program and other programs, but they hand out money and resources hand over fist to the different goddamn foreigners. So anyhow, we'll get to see, both of us, if there's any kind of strange anomalies from idle to driving. I'm gonna pump it. I think I got a partially broken motor mount. Don't want to go too fast. Police might be sitting up here, but I want to see the wide open throttle. You can see it still bogs, yet I think it's got more power than if the front catalytic converter was blocked. At idle, I couldn't see it from temperature, from the front to the back. There's one of the ways you can take one of those infrared type thermometers and be able to check your temperatures, and if there's a big difference from the front to the back one. where if the front one's lower and the back one's higher, then I guess the front one would be plugged up. Might be the other way around. I would think if it's plugged up, the front one's going to get hotter than the back one. So I'll have to recheck that again, because when I was doing my experimenting over on that side, I got the whole exhaust under there like cherry red hot before I realized, like, what's that smell? Oh my God, the paint was already starting to cook on the underside. So I, pulled out my extinguisher and everything I could get to throw up underneath on the exhaust. I wish I had a way to find out if there's a cheap version that I can be able to log these events, because where I got something to this cable on this thing is this Zurich Harbor Freight type scanner is too short, and I haven't thought of a better idea of how to mount it and then where I can get the camera on it. Alright, now let me take a peek over there. Oh my God, was that say minus 7.8? Oh, that's a first. It hasn't been saying minus like that since I had the EGR